if you haven't told by the title, we have this, madame. I thought I've got hair in my mouth, one sec. Right. So this is the latest Warframe, khora, and on Thursday she was made available to consoles. Now at the time I didn't have the stuff to buy her outright, so I was farming for her and then I basically rushed everything. But I haven't tried any of the khora stuff, so first of all let's go straight into khora and have a look at her stats. Now everything's unranked, as you can tell there. And let's have a look then. So armor at 275, energy 125, health 125, shield 100, sprint speed 105, and then everything at 100. Now what we've done is we've got her two weapons, which is a Hystrix and the dual carries. So the Hystrix has a secondary fire. 3, 4, what the? Oh yeah, of course, so you can change the elemental type of this weapon, which I quite like. So I'll go slowly so you guys can read. And reading Twitch comments, yeah, I know I'm really late streaming and stuff like that. I have been tired over the past few days, so today's like the first time I've actually properly been able to stream. But there is still a Overwatch stream coming tonight. So the really cool spin attack, so I think, okay. Venari there. Hey look, let's transform. Venari appears to be bigger than a regular Kavat. Okay. So I can put the Plague Star emblems on Venari. Is there a button that says copy Warframe colours? No. Okay, let's have a look at khora's mod slots then. So she has a D polarity, which is physique and rejuvenation. I'll put that into her. Okay, come back over to the mods. First things to do is vitality and redirection, as they'll give her the living potential. Like she'll get, basically she'll be able to stay alive for longer. I got 5. What I'm thinking is I'll put in an Orican. Sorry, I'll put in an Orican reactor. Probably streamline, and 6 left. I'm thinking Hunter's Adrenaline. Okay, arcanes. I'm gonna put in some just random arcanes that I like in Warframes. Just these, just so she's actually got some in her. Okay. So we're not going to be taking a primary weapon. Actually, yeah, we'll equip a primary weapon. We'll just take the Astela. Quite simply, it's the primary I've come to rely on, but we'll try not to be using it. We'll only be using that when it gets to needing it. So first of all, then the Hystrix. We'll put in Hornet Strike immediately. Let's double the capacity, and then that gives me a chance to put more stuff in. What else should we try and put in? I'll just put heat in for the moment. However, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come to the secondary screen. Check that still. I'm just going to put the mods in, but then we're going to go to capture without mods. So, crossing snakes. Then let's put a catalyst in. We'll go with a prime pressure point. Now, if you notice, there are actually any polarities in this. I'm thinking prime pressure point and prime fury, as well as that, let's have a bit of range on go reach and organ shatter. Okay, and then turn on to the second one. So upgrading Venari. Link shields and link health are definitely stuff I want to put in. Okay, so I like that. So if you put an Oricum reactor into khora, Venari also gets one. Sense danger. In fact, we'll put that in there for the moment. Territorial aggression, and let's also go for swipe, maybe. No, actually, let's go. There we go. Medipet kit is usually something that I want to put on. Okay. Let's choose some colours then. I quite like that colour. I don't want it to look like a dare. Let's go prime gold. Go for like the blue colour. The accents will also put us prime gold. That's my Venari. Okay, appearance for khora then. We don't have the other helmet, and there's no skins for her. She's quite new. I like her noble stance. Okay, primary colour then. Quite like the idea of white and black.
Appearance, operator. You will strike terror in your enemies.
Maybe if I change the black and white over. At the moment I like that. Okay, the territory colours. What about red? Eesh, maybe let's... That blue one looks really cool. Accents I usually like to go for that because it gives them like that goldish kind of colour. And then finally the energy colour. Let's choose nice light blue. Appearance, copy Warframe colours. Appearance, copy Warframe colours. Okay, so we will be going into the actual CAD in a moment. Let's first of all head to capture her. And let's see how she actually swings without mods. What? That sounded wrong. So there's Venari as soon as we come into the game. So the history first. That's already really fast. The melee weapon also seems to be quite fast as well. It's pausing time to take a better look at her. And she definitely does look nice. She could be a good contender to be a good fashion framey type Warframe. So let's leave Captura then. We'll make sure that all the mods are going to be active, and we will take her to a CAD. There is a chance that people will only stay to 5 waves, but let's have a look anyway.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Okay then. Let's go. Also with the time, daily login, we will actually get a daily login for this, so that's quite good. So I'll probably address this in a second, but I'm getting a lot of questions basically asking why we weren't streaming yesterday and Monday. Quite simply, there is a second project that's going to be happening. Okay, so straight away I noticed that I've got... Oh my god, that's fast. I've noticed I've actually got Venari's... got a lot of khoras. Okay. So yeah, the reason why there wasn't any streaming on Monday was I was out at Blackpool at the time. And then the reason why there wasn't any streaming on Tuesday was I was still recovering from Monday.
Let's go on the offensive.
Okay, I quite like that move. So what have we got? I think we've got a khora and a chroma with us. So we've got ensnare now. So let's see how ensnare works. Oh wait, I've been pressing the wrong button. Well, I'm dumb. Okay, trapping the enemies in the snare does look quite good. Yes, Warframe will still be happening on Tuesday starting from next week's game. As I say, there's a few reasons why I couldn't stream this Tuesday.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Okay, it looks like we're leaving then.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
And we get our daily login here. Yay, new roads. Okay, so let's go back into a CAD and try that again. Like what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and max khora in one stream. And at the end of the stream, I will then give my verdict on if I do like her or not. At the moment, I like the two abilities that I've played around with. Let's have Venari set. Oh, light spike. So you can actually have Venari set to 3 different things, which is attack, and there's a third one. Heal. If we have Venari set to heal, basically Venari runs around the person with the lowest health and starts to heal them. Which I'm going to leave Venari on right now. Okay, so yeah, you can actually choose the different... Okay, so that's electric, ice, poison, and fire. Since it is infested, we'll leave it on fire for the moment. Venari seems really easy to pick up and learn. Sorry, not Venari. Khora seems really easy to pick up and learn. But the fact is that there's so much that she will require that players aren't going to have from the start. It's kind of a shame. I cast it, you just move the now, does that mean that Venari set heal? Okay, let me just check something then. So if I want to get Venari to go over to attack, stay still. Let's set Venari to protect them. Versatility I really like, and the fact is it doesn't seem to cost too much either. The second ability, Ensnare. Fully enabled move, and then the Venari ability I'm a little unsure on how that's all meant to work. I know some chains come out there. What is Khora's passive? I think the passive might be the fact that you've got a Kavat from the start. Let's just come up here very quickly and see what the passive is. The Ferocious Kavat. If okay, so whilst ever you've got the Kavat, you have a speed boost. Oh. Yeah, so whenever you're someone called the cat. Okay, that's definitely. Yeah. So basically I've got a speed boost whilst ever the cat is alive, and if it dies it'll respawn after a few seconds.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
But again, people want to leave at wave 5.
You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
So I'm going to try a different approach to leveling up. But we're already at rank 10. So at this point, let's see what we can actually add to Khora mod-wise. So no more slots yet. Okay, we'll leave it all then. Let's head to Assur. Let's truly see what khora is like. Strangle Dome.
Another life capsule is now
That seems to
available.
immediately take out a load of enemies. That seems like a really good CC ability. That went quite fast.
Tenno,
The one thing it does,
prepare for life support.
the one thing it does appear as well is with Venari having, sorry, not Venari, with Adair having Link Shield and Link Health on as well as khora, so as well as the other cat, it does appear that Adair is gaining health from both khora and Venari.
Additional life support has arrived.
Okay. They were a little hard to check the health and shields then of the characters. That does a lot of damage. I like that. I like that amount of damage. So it appears that even though Strangle Dome seems to use electricity and I'm using fire, they do not mix with the fire and electricity one, which I think is corrosion. Also, that Mechanicos, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Quite simply, I have no idea what he's saying.
I've life support capsule.
I think if you built khora right, you could probably just stay and ensnare enemies around you. I want to see if this actually does seem to work.
When you go to extraction, the raid is off to a successful start.
Okay, so you can actually have multiple Strangle Domes. I quite like that. You wanna come to me, boy? You wanna come to me?
Life support on the way.
Strangledome doesn't seem to get rid of the acid on the floor.
Another life support capsule.
However, the first double aid does. So if there is some sort of way to keep energy flowing, and I don't mean like energy siphon, it might be worth like having a camp-based Warframe, a little bit like how Nidus.
Has arrived.
Sorry. A little bit how Nidus's ultimate works. Maybe if there could be something like that. What I'm noticing though, playing khora, is quite a lot of the time it does appear like chains are just appearing around me in general. So what I'm going to say straight away is she's not my least favourite Warframe, but it would take a bit of time if she even got considered to be my favourite.
Life support on the way. Delivered another life support capsule. Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do us without you.
So what I'm thinking is I'll leave after 15 minutes. But I just want to try something before I even start heading to extraction.
Warframe is strong.
And first of all, going over to know where these guys are. It looks like we're going to get dragged out. Before I want something to attack me first though. And it's pretty hard to tell at that point.
Well executed.
Okay. Just gonna leave this squad, and then I'm gonna give my review on khora. And I can add to get back to my ship. Okay then, so she's definitely a fun Warframe. The fact that she has a Kavat with her from the start is really nice, and it doesn't even take up the Kavat slot, meaning that I can have Adair and Venari both in the same mission. The first ability, Whip Claw, definitely seems to be one of my favourite abilities, as it's a little bit like Zephyr's Airburst. Sorry, not Airburst. Zephyr's flying ability. Well, it's the same button. You know, like, it's just a really nice, quick ability. Something's in front of you, use it a few times, you're sorted. The second one, Ensnare, is one I don't think you will be using that often, to tell the truth. As trapping the enemies there, it doesn't really seem to do anything. The third ability, though, is really useful because it works with Khora's passive. The third ability being the Venari ability. Quite simply being able to change its battle type is really nice, and also it does change Khora's appearance every time you use it, so it might be worth trying to keep that in mind. But the fourth ability, the one that you really need to keep track of, the Strangle Dome. The Strangle Dome is definitely really good for crowd control. However, what I'm going to say is none of these abilities are ultimately amazing. Definitely though, if you're just...
Were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
If you are thinking of just starting with the game though, I definitely recommend like khora being one of the first Warframes to work towards. It's quite simple to get as well. All you have to do is get yourself to Mastery Rank 5 and go take on Sanctuary Onslaught. Get yourself a squad who can help you, and pretty much that's it. You should have khora within the week. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out the Overwatch stream. That will be tomorrow/today at 7 o'clock UK time, and I'll see you then. Ciao for now.